clutch. I'm 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 clutch. Man. Breathing out of love for respiration. My dog a jewel drop, an excavator. I'm dodging school, I'll just stress it later. Mama saw him full throttle, pressing patience. E-brake, outgrow my knee aches. Falco, hobble steep gate, Algo. Halloween face, frowned up. How when she sang alto, I'm brown for peace sake. Crown me, I'm a me lady, lay down. Now I'ma keep saving, break down. Now I'ma keep aim, cause they got 1,000. 3 ways to scrape down the house. A reframe it, FaceTime my mama. 3 faded, 8 time around, so she patient. We can't keep waiting. I give a lot of thought to what my daughters look like. Free chainless. I'm in and out of closet. Spinning out was lost. So she's saying, what kind of songs you make? I make the kind you gotta read, baby. I'll leave the silence you can see, baby. I'll weave the darkness you can hear, baby. I'll leave my carcass in the field, baby. I'll pass my garden on the real daily, and you can sense it.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hold on, my YouTube is fucked right now. I don't know what's going on.
I'm clutch.
Okay. Now it's working. Jesus. Either way, how do you do? How do you do? I'm kind of in a hurry today. Guess what? Today isn't gonna be another 1K day. Cause, dude, I watched, fucking. These are crazy. Hold on. I stayed up until 5 AM watching my Patriots lose in the fucking most insane way ever. Then I sleep for like 7 hours. I wake up at noon or 12:30 noon. So I've only been up for less than 3 hours now. And then in about 4 hours the next football game starts. So I'm gonna stream for like 1 hour because I got other shit to do. Like I gotta shower and do shit, and I gotta eat, and I'm gonna watch football for like 12 hours straight, and I'm not even joking. I think. Is it 3 games in a row today? There's definitely at least 2 games today, maybe 3. I'm gonna watch all of them, probably. So yeah.
.187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
And that shit's still going on. Alright, where the fuck is the exit here again?
Introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now. People judge me with you on my arm the same way they would a fat broad in a 5 o'clock shadow.
It's so fun, he's like on the other side of the building, just talking.
Seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron.
I don't care.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages, the odds for and against lightning striking.
You sound a little pessimistic today. I don't know why.
Second floor. Apartment 6. In the back.
Thanks. Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did.
Oh,
Good
this
to see you,
guy.
Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
I'm glad the gang is back together.
Quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
It's called British fashion, mate.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing? We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
I'm surprised it's not the Fontaine guy.
Looks like barbiturates.
Phelps?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Strangled or what?
Bruising on the forearms and these...
Ah, what the fuck?
Bite marks.
Very good.
That's disgusting.
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
This is her in these photos? She's something else.
Don't think this is anything.
Yes. Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore. So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then she just drifted off.
I don't know. Miss Julie, she always had so much fire. So much drive.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Not being very clear.
There.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Let's make some pasta. Look at the bananas.
Giving me anything to go on.
Why'd you just leave them out like that?
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Wait.
Been a modeling assignment. It's a place to start. Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Alright, let's talk to her.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
She's lying.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pillbox, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Wait, what's the last one?
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynolds.
Damn, that was a good one.
Helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Alright, see, these sometimes... These interrogations are so fucking crystal
We'll
clear.
take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Damn, I'm bossy now.
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
What did we say we were gonna do? Cannot R&I for the Mr. Henderson guy. Wait, we're not done here.
That's that cop.
No, what are you doing? I think we might... I don't know. Let's just go here for now. I thought I searched everything.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear.
Oh.
There goes a week's wages.
I thought she was gonna take a step back.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
I like Bukowski. He was really nice. Galloway was a bit... He was still funny, but still. He was a bit old. Didn't know him. Bukowski, he was fucking nice. Oh, the dog. Yeah. 505.
Office 505.
Oh, I think I have to get an elevator.
I swear, if
If we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Okay, he's definitely not telling the truth. But this wasn't his. Wait, which fucking year is it? This might be in July 46. I think it's a lie.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine.
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
What about this though? Let me see where this
I
goes.
believe Ms. Randall died of an overdose of morphine. You didn't prescribe her anything else, did you?
That is a very serious allegation to level at a doctor, young man.
I mean, didn't he prescribe this as well though? Fuck.
What is prescribed under the Harrison Act, Detective. If you wish to make any other ridiculous accusations, I suggest you direct them to my attorney.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
So was it doubt or what? I can look around.
I doubt it.
Can we just yoink some?
Maybe if... No.
Aren't we kind of breaking the law by snooping around?
Don't think this is going to help us. Nope.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Your partner is a creep, and you probably are too. I have nothing more to say to you.
Huh? My partner's pretty hot though. I'm sure I would call him creep. I'm not. It doesn't really feel like we're done here, but.
The old boy's lying.
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
Ah, we're done here though.
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
You're the reason brothers and sisters.
Well,
couldn't
hello.
marry.
What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I think she's lying, and I don't know.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Oh, wait, that's fucking interesting.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, a wonderful company.
That's a
She seems
lovely-
cracked out.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
It has the same type.
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss
That was
Swanson. Could
interesting.
you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
What's the point of connecting him to the call if all he does is just telling us to get over there? Oh, I think we haven't been to this one. Come on, get out of here.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
All units, officers need help. Hollywood and Highland. Hollywood and Highland officers need help. 211 in progress.
Nope, don't care.
Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Damn, what the fuck?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Dude. He's doing a pretty good job. Oh wait, this is right next door. Oh, it was interview 2.
He was in the bathtub, and they'd taken one of his fingers.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
He looks like he's telling the truth, but didn't. Hold on.
And you were close?
Ah,
Recent
huh?
friends.
He looked so normal.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know nothing about a
Wait,
man
what's
named
the fucking
Henderson?
lie?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
How about a first name, wise guy? An address, maybe?
I'm sorry, I don't. I think he lives somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Isn't there anything else you can do?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us
That was
you were
bad.
in fashion.
That's right.
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
He's lying.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Thankfully he's got a bright car. I know how to miss. That annoyed me though, the interrogation. But in the first question,
Where are you taking us, Henry?
I kind of knew he lied. His fiancée told us something different. That they've been friends for many years. But his face looked way too straight. And I had no proof. Look at us going crazy.
Never stepped foot in Okinawa.
We're totally not sus just standing here. Is he pulling over? Second hand.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
I fucking hate trailing shit. Where are you going?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
No, he's gonna plan on traveling anywhere.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
Let's get his ass.
What have you got? He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good, but this is better.
Oh my God, it's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
I can't fucking read it. Dear's Beverly. Huh? Oh, on net. It said on net, I think.
Car 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Hold on. Are we gonna
Operator,
put it
give
on
me
APB?
dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks for your help.
That's the guy from the paper. A one-way ticket to Mexico. Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems. You're paying for every last scratch.
Nope.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Christ!
Damn, that's close.
Why don't you use the siren?
Do I tell you how to drive?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Hmm. Bible.
Weren't even expressed any filth in fact.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Julia Randall's ring.
It's here.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that.
Where are the other guys?
Got this gadget whiz putting recording devices into the place for me.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
He's the cop that arrested that movie producer. It's about time for those movie people went to jail. Isn't there anything else you can do?
Aren't we supposed to meet the other guys here?
My bum took a swipe at me, put him down in my saddle.
Coroner says it's going to be at least a week to get an ID.
Who are you? Huh.
I like you. People say I have no taste, but I like
say
you.
we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
I'm going up to the lakes to watch the races on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to one round.
Parker.
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
Any in the vicinity off officer needs assistance. 1825 North Highland Avenue, 1825 North Highland Avenue. Unit to handle code 2 identify.
Okay, the normal brakes are better, I guess. What the fuck's going on here?
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Throw out the guns. Clear me some space here.
Nice. Almost died, but nice.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. Nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Willie.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Hold on. It's cold as fucking here. Let me turn on the heating.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
I mean, they're not working together anymore because he's fucking dead.
Watch out for the pedestrians!
I didn't hurt him, did I? How many pedestrians can you run over anyway until you fail the game? Why would you stop right there?
Look where you're going.
I am. Oh, look at that place.
Nice house.
I kind of want to yank the car.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
They got a maid and everything. Oh, she's old.
How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man? If you are returning 43 pieces of my property.
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
She kind of looks sus. Okay, how do... I need intuition, I can't.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Hold on.
We recovered the cigarette
Oh,
case from
yeah.
a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Why does she talk like that? I don't know what the fuck to do with her.
I think you know more about this burglary than you were letting on, Mrs. Eavestrom. There isn't an insurance claim involved, is there?
Are you accusing me of having my own home burgled? How dare you? What possible proof do you have for this scandalous remark?
Why hasn't she mentioned the ring yet? Wasn't the ring also about her?
Looks like I was mistaken.
I don't think it's lie, I think it's doubt.
I get the sense
Oh,
that you're
fuck
worried about
off.
something, Mrs. Eavestrom.
I have already received the insurance claim, Detective. Is there any way we could keep the return of these items discreet?
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
You
Huh?
ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
That was strange, dude. I can't read that old lady.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
You booze hound.
He's even still here then. Ah, yeah. The Mexico ticket was for 1 day later, right? Oh, we should be good. Why do they live so far apart? That must be annoying as fuck. Who's paying for all this gas money either way?
What are you doing?
Surely he's not gonna make a run for it.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Welcome, sir.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
He's kind of flustered. Kind of flushed and flustered. Good thing is, like every high-class woman back then was wearing high heels, so you know they can't run fast. In case she's trying to get away.
Stop! LAPD! Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on,
Put your hands in the air.
Who is this bozo then?
Give it up, LAPD.
What the fuck is going on here?
Don't make me chase you.
Huh? This is so fucking weird.
Stop or I will shoot.
What is going on here? This. Dude, dude. Yeah. Kick me in the face. He's getting away. What the fuck just happened?
Looks like
Huh?
you got some good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop.
The fuck just happened?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Nothing significant.
A bar?
Circumstantial.
Aren't those, wait, aren't those tickets or whatever? No, I guess not. Flashlight?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Watermelon. Watermelon.
Junk.
Not a lot here.
Not much help.
Oh, there's a suitcase.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Why'd you stutter there? Okay, I think we have everything.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
Okay, how do we... I think it has to be this.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
We picked up the Fabergé thingy from the pawn shop and it was yoinked.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case to
Haha.
$600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Damn.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
He's not telling the truth. But I don't think we have proof for that. Wait, let's just try.
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Oh, the plane tickets.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry, tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Huh?
No such person.
Huh?
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
None of that shit just made
Henry
any
Arnett,
sense.
You are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Like, none of that made any sense. We could have... Sometimes the conversations drift off so weirdly. Like when he says there is no Mr. Henderson, I should be able to counter that. By saying that the maid told us that he exists. But then the conversation went off completely different.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
I hope you got some money saved up.
Why no cutscene? Surely he's still around. Surely he's still here and hasn't left off to somewhere else.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better. Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Damn.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Damn.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
She's gonna have to get a new job. Poor her.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key.
Don't. I thought he's gonna jump for a second. Uh-oh.
Didn't see that coming.
Well. He's mush. Why is she crying? Did they have an affair as well? Why is she so upset?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Oh, shut up.
We have
He's
an
a
address for
freak.
the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
Dude, this case is long. But we're pulling in everybody. Cleaning up the streets.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way
Nah.
of pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
What the fuck, dude? Roy 69. Oh wait, he lives right here. The fuck, that's convenient.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
Thing is, fat people usually don't run that
A
fast.
harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
I hear him.
Wilson
This
Reed,
bozo.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Excuse me? The fuck did I do wrong now?
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, do you go up? Ah, fuck. How are you gonna catch this bozo? Can you shoot him in the legs? I don't wanna kill him. Where does he think he's going?
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Wait, the son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain.
That's kind of weird to say.
She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Damn right.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Hey, this is a good case. I like that. We fucked up some questions, but... And we missed one clue, but it is what it is. Alright, but I'm gonna call it here. After this.
We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Damn.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was won here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Alright. Manifest Destiny. Isn't it a girl's name? Alright. Good shit though. I like that case. Definitely one of my favorites so far. Especially because they got the gang back together. But how many hours do we have so far? 16.6 hours. Damn, not bad. This game's a bit longer than I thought, actually. But I don't mind that at all. I don't mind it at all. Alright, but either way, that was it for Sunday. Crazy. Crazy, it's already Sunday. And half of January is already over. Can you believe that? But either way, that was good shit. I liked it. So yeah, as always, hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you have a splendid rest of your day. And I'm gonna see you soon. Bye bye.
Oh man, look at my life. I'm a lot like you were. Oh man, look at my life. 24 and there's so much more. Live alone in a paradise that makes me think of two. Love lost, such a cost. Give me things that don't get lost. Like a coin that won't get tossed, rolling home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. I need someone to love me the whole day through. I want to look in my eyes and you can tell that's true. Lullabies, look in your eyes. Run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, to mean that much to you. I've been first and last. Look at how the time goes past. But I'm all